Hello YouTubers, Alaska Prepper here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a short trip that we took to Cabela's while we were down in Anchorage last weekend. Now this is the very last time that I will ever step foot in a Cabela's. Not for a bad reason, but I found out while I was in the store that Bass Pro Shop bought Cabela's and they are going to be changing the name effective early next year, 2024. I kind of hope that they change their mind and they leave the name Cabela's as is, but this may be the very last time that you will have an opportunity to step in an actual Cabela's instead of whatever new name it is that they may be naming it. So I went ahead and spent a few minutes in here taking a look at all of the awesome things that they had, and we actually ended up getting a lot of things at a really good price. I guess we came here close enough to Black Friday where we ended up getting the front end of the good prices, but we're not going to be there for actual Black Friday. So if any of you are near Cabela's, and no, I'm not sponsored by Cabela's, go ahead and check them out, especially the one in Anchorage, Alaska, this Friday coming up. Actually today, because this video will be releasing on Black Friday. And talking about Black Friday, ladies and gentlemen, the second half of this video is going to be me introducing to you all of the sponsors that are going to be giving away stuff during our Christmas Bash giveaway and that are having awesome sales today on Black Friday. So make sure you stick around for that part of the video. That way, if you are in the market for anything that has anything to do with prepper stuff, you can get them at the best prices of the year. Now, let's take a look at what's going on here in Cabela's. I had to go ahead and voice over this, ladies and gentlemen, because there was music playing in the background. But take a look at this. This is a beautiful selection of Lodge ironware, and they are all made here in the US. And you have deep fat fryers that actually work outside. And these fryers here are awesome for people that want to pressure can but don't want to do it on a stove that's glass top. You can actually put these outside and do your pressure canning outside during the warmer months. I think this is a great solution for that. And this one right here is a very nice one at a very good price. Look at that, $40, and you can have something that you can actually do some pressure canning outside during the summer months. Now, if you want to get a vacuum sealer, ladies and gentlemen, this is the place to come. It seems that they have one for every price point and for whatever it is that you may need to vacuum seal. And ladies and gentlemen, this is just such a great place to shop because there's so many ideas that you can get out of the things that they have here that maybe you wouldn't think about living in the small world that you live in, right? Like, for example, me here in Fairbanks, Alaska, the closest thing that we have to a Cabela's is a Sportsman's Warehouse, which is a great place to go, right, to get all of the same things that they offer here at Cabela's. But Cabela's is just a different brand. They have a lot more things because they are such a much bigger store. It's just nice to take a look at something different every once in a while. And look at this. If you need to pick up an iron skillet in order to make one egg at a time, by all means make one egg at a time. And you see this, it says Bass Pro Shop, and that's what got me to thinking that Cabela got bought out by Bass Pro Shop. My wife actually told me a while back, but I hadn't confirmed that. And again, I asked someone that actually works here at Cabela's, and they said yep, they got bought out and they will be changing their name here sometime next year. And here is the selection of all of the jet boils that they have. Pretty awesome, and the prices are not that bad, to tell you the truth. I thought that coming down to Anchorage that the prices were going to be more, but to tell you the truth, in some things the prices were a little bit better than what I'm used to up north. This little cooker right here is a very nice addition to your preps if you want to find something that will cook very efficiently. I don't have one of these, but from what I understand, they work with negative pressure. That's why they have that seal on the top lid, is so that they can keep all of that heat and steam inside and have not negative pressure, excuse me, positive pressure inside. And this Genesis Base Camp stove, ladies and gentlemen, I have one, I reviewed it, and it is awesome. But if you don't want to spend the money on that, they have one for everyone here. Look at all of these stoves. I mean, this is like an amusement park for me. I was so excited to come in here. It's like when I opened the doors and came in, it was like the light shone on me. You know that moment? And BioLite stoves as well. They are very nice to have, and they have all of your little buddies and big buddies and all that kind of stuff here as well. I'm telling you, they like have everything of every brand. It seemed like to me while I was in there. I was very happy to be in there. And later on, maybe next week sometime, I will do a payday prep with all of the things that I got from Cabela's, because it's way too much stuff to show you during this video. But I've also been adding a few things to this next payday prep from other places, so it's going to be a really nice one that gives you a lot of ideas on things that maybe you might want to get. And of course, they have all of the different types of fuels for the jet boil, and you can see here that the prices on these fuels have gone up some. I was used to paying about $9.99 for those, and now they're a little bit over 10 bucks, 11 bucks, and that's actually a pretty good price for those cans for $5. One of the other things that maybe you don't know about me, that in addition to being addicted to flashlights and knives and things like that, I also love spoons and sporks, especially these really nice ones. Oh, goodness gracious. So yeah, I think that this is going to be going on my list for this Christmas. Just like they have a vacuum sealer for everyone, they have a cooler for everyone as well, for whatever reason it is that you need it. And they had a pretty good selection also of water filters here, from Sawyer Minis, which I highly recommend, to Life Straws, to ones that are a lot more expensive. You can tell right there because they have them tagged so that you can't walk out the store with them. And one of my favorite spots, ladies and gentlemen, headlamps and flashlights. And look at this, this is a pretty good deal. $9.99 for 3 headlamps. I think these are 150 lumen, but heck, that's a great bargain for a budget headlamp. $9.99 for 3 of them. But they got different sizes here, different styles. I actually found myself a company of headlamps and flashlights that is my favorite new headlamp and flashlight company, and they're actually going to be sponsoring this Christmas giveaway as well, and I'm going to be actually showing them to you because they are so awesome. But I had to pick up a few of these little keychain flashlights because they're just awesome, and instead of putting them on my keychain, I like to put them on my zipper on like my jackets. That way there's always a little headlamp on my jacket zipper, especially since when I wear jackets it's during the winter time, and here the winter time it's when it's dark outside most of the days, so I'm guaranteed to always have one on my zipper or on my body whenever I'm outside. And you can take a look at everything else that they had in the store here, ladies and gentlemen. I'll go ahead and let you enjoy a little bit of the music. Like I said, it was a great time. If you're ever in Anchorage, if you're just visiting, make sure you check out this Cabela's, if it's still named Cabela's by the time that you get there, because it really is enjoyable to just walk around there and do a little bit of window shopping. For those of you that don't know what the Christmas Bash giveaway is we have a tradition here in the Alaska Prepper community that usually around the 1st and sometimes at the latest the 2nd week of December, I have a live stream where I have a Christmas Bash giveaway, where we have a Christmas lighting ceremony, and we also have a giveaway where all of our sponsors provide me with things to be able to give away to those of you that are in the chats during the live stream. So be there, ladies and gentlemen, and you'll have a chance to win something that may be very nice that otherwise you would not have gotten, but you'll have a chance to win it during our Christmas lighting ceremony and our December Bash Christmas giveaway. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down the list of all of the sponsors that are going to be contributing towards this year's Christmas Bash giveaway. I'm going to show you their site really quick, and I will be leaving a link to all of them on a pinned comment and in the description of this video. There are a few that are already having Black Friday sales, and for those that are, I will highlight that during this time as well. That way you can take advantage of these awesome prices that come around once, maybe twice a year. So let's get started, and who guessed it? The first one is going to be Nutrient Survival. And ladies and gentlemen, if you've been watching me for more than a minute, you all know that Nutrient Survival is my favorite freeze-dried food company for many reasons, but mostly because they offer the very best and most nutrient-dense freeze-dried food in the market, period. In addition to that, they're run by really good people that I consider my friends, if not more like family. Now, Nutrient Survival is currently having a huge sale where if you build your bundle, you can actually save 30% off pretty much any kind. And if you come to the link, I will be leaving the link to all of these on a pinned comment and any savings codes as well, ladies and gentlemen. But if you come to Nutrient Survival, you don't have to do anything except click on my link, and ladies and gentlemen, I will put this in front. I am affiliated with many of these companies. Some of them I'm not affiliated with, but with many of them I am. So if you use my link and purchase something, I will make a small commission on whatever you purchase. Unless you're like a multi-millionaire and you buy like $5 million worth of Nutrient Survival, then I can retire. But anyways, in all seriousness, ladies and gentlemen, that is a way that you can help to support what I do. But it is really supporting yourself, especially if you get Nutrient Survival. Anyways, take a look at this. 30% off all the way through this coming Monday, which I believe is the 27th of November. 30% off, ladies and gentlemen, and you can do it with number 10 cans. You can see here that the prices already reflect 30% off. You can do it with pantry packs, which are the ones that come like in a Mylar bag. You can do it with buckets, and ladies and gentlemen, what a better time to pick up an Alaska Prepper bucket, of which 2 of them will be given away during our Christmas Bash giveaway. That is when Nutrient Survival is contributing toward our Christmas lighting ceremony. Same thing if you go ahead and fill up one of these bug out bags. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, no matter how you cut it, no matter what size you get, Nutrient Survival is the very best in freeze-dried foods, not only because it fills your belly, but because it gives your body the nutrition that it needs. Now, I have to remember not to take that much time talking about each of our sponsors, because you know that I get carried away, ladies and gentlemen. The next sponsor, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be OUPES, which is my favorite solar generator company for many reasons. But listen to this. Not only do they already have great Black Friday prices, as they're trying to tell us right here, but they're going to have a flash sale this Friday. Let's see when it is. A flash sale from the 24th of November at 0000. So first thing, through the 25th of November at 0000. So it's going to be a 24-hour flash sale, but I don't think that their things are going to last very long because the prices are incredible. Like I said, the prices are already incredible right now. If you saw the video that I put out where I reviewed the new Mega 2 from OUPES, it's already at a great price for a great machine. Just for example, their price right now for the launch of the Mega 2 is $1,223. But, ladies and gentlemen, you can go ahead and deduct 10% from that if you use my code Alaska Prepper at checkout. Again, I will leave the link to all of these sites along with any codes that apply to that link. Now let's take a look at the prices that they're going to have on their flash sale because they're pretty amazing. Let's go back, shop now. They are also going to give you some goodies if you buy a certain dollar amount of their product. This is not a big deal to me, but it is something that you get, so I'll tell you about them. If you spend $1,000 or more, you get an OUPES flashlight, which I still have yet to receive, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, OUPES, send me my flashlight. You know how much I love flashlights. But in all honesty, the next level is going to be a 100-watt solar panel and a flashlight if you spend $2,500. And for those of you that are probably going to get a Mega 5 and a battery and then some other stuff, if you spend $4,000 or more, they're going to give you a $500 bundle. But that's not the reason why you should take a look at OUPES. Number one, it's a quality product, ladies and gentlemen. They care about the community. And take a look at these flash sale prices. For the OUPES 2400, which in all honesty used to be my favorite solar generator from OUPES until the Mega 2 came out. But look at these prices. $959 flash sale on the 2400. And remember, use my 10% off code. The 1800, $649. I mean, these prices are amazing. The 1200, $459 minus 10%, all the way down to the 600, which I like to call the Mighty Mouse, $289 minus 10%. And of course, all of their solar panels, which are very good solar panels, are on sale as well. Our next sponsor, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be SimPure, and SimPure specializes in air filtration and, more importantly, in water filtration. SimPure recently sent me a gravity-fed water filtration system that they just came out with that has a UV attached to the spigot, ladies and gentlemen, which is pretty cool because I've never seen one of those. And you can see me putting it together here and putting it to use. It actually worked really well for a water filtration system that doesn't need any electricity. It's kind of like a Berkey, but let me tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, even though you can't really do a total dissolved solid test on a water filtration system that has the carbon filters inside of them, that water came out crystal clear and it was perfect. It tasted like water with nothing in it. So I know that this works really well. I'm going to go ahead and do a follow-up to me putting this together so that I can see what the water really is like after sending it out to be tested. However, they're not going to give away 2 of these units that you see me putting together here because I asked them not to. My favorite units, ladies and gentlemen, are actually the least expensive ones. And again, make sure you use my code if you decide to purchase a reverse osmosis water filtration system, because SimPure has been generous enough to always give me a 20% off code for anyone to use when they purchase one of their systems. Let me show you the systems that they're going to be giving away at my request. Now you can see that they have a whole bunch of different systems here that are pretty expensive. These are the countertop systems, $369, etc. This is a tankless under the sink system for $300. Another one here that's tankless under the sink. These all work great. I actually reviewed one of these guys here, this one right here, that's a countertop, pretty much plug and play, and it works great. However, my favorite is the one that I feel is the one that everyone could be able to afford so that they can install it in their homes. Why? Because I believe that every family in the United States of America, even if you're renting, should have an RO system protecting your family from bad water, because you just never know, ladies and gentlemen. So this one right here is the one that I've asked SimPure to give away, the T16, which is a 6-stage RO system that comes with a container that actually adds electrolytes back to the water. So thank you very much, SimPure, for sponsoring this year's Christmas Bash giveaway. And our next sponsor, ladies and gentlemen, is Genesis Gold Group. Whether you want to buy physical gold or silver or roll over an existing IRA with real money, Genesis Gold Group, ladies and gentlemen, can help you achieve that goal. Go ahead and give them a call or click on the link for a free consultation with them, ladies and gentlemen. You'll find the link and or phone number in the description of the video and or in a pinned comment for this video. Now, even though you're seeing gold on the screen, ladies and gentlemen, Genesis Gold Group is providing 10 ounces of silver to be given away to 2 lucky winners. I'm not sure exactly what form the silver will be in. I think it's 2 of the America the Beautiful silver coins, which are 5 ounces each. But nonetheless, it will be 2 winners of 5 ounces of silver each. So thank you very much, Genesis Gold Group, for helping to sponsor our Christmas Bash giveaway this year. I want to thank Contingency Medical first and foremost for providing a service that we all need. I believe that every household in the United States ought to have a generator, right? Ought to have a reverse osmosis filtration system for their everyday drinking water. And I also believe that you should have at least one kit of antibiotics that are the ones that you can use in order to overcome some kind of illness, just in case those antibiotics are not available in the hospital or doctor near you. It's happened before to one of our community members that had to take their child in for antibiotics and they were not available. Now, I want to thank Contingency Medical, as always, for sponsoring our giveaway. As you can see, they are now available not only in the U.S., but in Canada, too. And for those of you that don't know what Contingency Medical is, they are a company that legally and lawfully provide you with prescription-grade antibiotics shipped right to your doorstep. You get on the site, you go ahead and take a quick survey, a doctor reviews it, then a pharmacist fills the prescription, then it gets shipped to your house. Very easy process. And I personally believe that every household in the U.S. should have at least one kit that would be able to take care of some kind of an infection that you may have when there are no doctors available. Again, thank you very much, Contingency Medical, for sponsoring our Christmas giveaway this year. Wellbots, ladies and gentlemen, has been a friend of this channel and our community for many years. Wellbots is, I believe, the very first vendor that ever contacted me and sent me a small solar generator back when I had like 2,000 or 3,000 community members, i.e. subscribers. So I want to thank Wellbots first and foremost before we continue for sponsoring a solar generator to be given away during our Christmas Bash giveaway. If you are partial to the EcoFlow brand, ladies and gentlemen, Wellbots has a lot of great deals. And take a look at this, the EcoFlow Delta 2 portable power station, right now $649, and there will be a code where you can have an additional, I believe it's an additional 10% or 15% off, but I will be leaving that code along with the links. So if you are in the market for a solar generator, take a look at their site. You may find something that fancies your need. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last sponsor for our Christmas Bash giveaway, and I am very excited to announce that we have a new partner, and their name are Hybridlights. I've had these flashlights for a very long time, and I love these flashlights because they are such good quality. They're simple. They're solar, so you can charge them with solar, or you can charge them with a USB, and they will even provide you emergency power to charge like a telephone or a tablet or something like that. These little guys are 100% waterproof, and look at the colors so that you don't lose them. I just like everything about these Hybridlights. Well, they contacted me and said, hey, what do you say we go ahead and partner together so that you can go ahead and promote my lights? And I said, absolutely. Why? Because I love these things. And you all know that I love to work with companies that first and foremost, I really like their product because they make a good product. And I was able to talk to the owner operator on the phone, and he's a really good guy. His name is Jason. So ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be it for this year's sponsors for the Christmas Bash giveaway. If you are on the market for any of these items that I just shared with you, go ahead, take a look at my link and go ahead and support those vendors because they support us throughout the years, and you'll be supporting yourself by getting some good quality merchandise from people that look out for our community. God bless every one of you. God bless America. I hope that you had a great Thanksgiving. And remember that we will be having a live stream later on today at 4 p.m. Alaska time, 8 p.m. Eastern time.